Okay, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have Jasmina Muller, the VP of North American Channel for Everbridge. After spending almost 16 years with CenturyLink, I almost said long years, 16 years with CenturyLink as a global account manager, director of sales in the West, and area VP of the channel in the West. She went on to 8x8 to serve as the regional VP of the channel in the West and the Central United States. Jasmina is an active volunteer in several nonprofit organizations, including being a current board member in the Alliance of Channel Women. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Steve. I'm excited to be here. I love your shows, by the way. So this is a big honor for you to have me here. So thank you very much.
I'm really glad to have you on. I'm very fascinated with Everbridge, so I want to hear more. So, the first question is, after spending nearly 2 years working with the fabulous John Delosier at 8x8, you left to become the VP of the North American channel for Everbridge. How were they able to pull you away from 8x8? Because, no pun intended, you bled 8x8 red. I mean, all the time.
I did, and I still do, by the way. So honestly, I've learned so much from JD, just about the channel and what the channel represents. But now that I've joined Everbridge, honestly, my priority is to empower those partners to help them, the clients and everyone out there to mitigate their crisis from the current pandemic, with the COVID-19, anything to severe weather, to IT outages and supply chain disruptions. But I was attracted literally to Everbridge's mission of keeping people safe and businesses running faster. And basically, as you know, to start a whole new channel program. I mean, how could you say no to that? So it was very exciting.
What a great challenge. Talk a little bit more about the services that Everbridge provides. I was shocked to hear publicly traded, over 1,000 employees. Tell a little bit about what you guys do.
So as most companies, or excuse me, as most people know, we're a SaaS company with a critical event management solution, that helps organizations and governments manage the full cycle of a critical event. So, during these unprecedented times with COVID-19, especially, and other critical events across the entire world, there's never been a more important time for organizations to adopt critical events, managements to deal with the complexity of those crises all at once. So literally, we help organizations, we protect the things that they care about. It's their people, their offices, their supply chains, their brand, IT infrastructure, and more. We help keep an eye on those organizations that they care about the most. We constantly track things from what they worry about, whether it's natural disasters, IT disruptions. It literally comes down to if one impacts the other, the system jumps in and it kicks off protocols that can reduce or even eliminate the impact.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you're developing the indirect channel for Everbridge?
Yeah, so we started literally 6 months ago. I've been there now 6 months. It's literally from the ground up, and we've done a great job to where we're at today. We've already implemented an enablement program for our partners to train at their own pace, by the way. We've got a great marketing team, and we've got others, from an operations perspective, everything that the partners are looking forward to, and we've had some great responses since we've started.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better time to join them with all the uncertainty and fear of what's going on and in the business world today. You've got a chance to tell the millions and millions of people that watch this show.
There are a lot.
I want you to tell them the one thing. The majority of the people that watch this show are C-levels and business founders. What's the one thing you want to tell them?
The one thing, honestly, we are a leader in the critical event management platform. We're there literally to help organizations manage the full life cycle of a crisis. We're there to help them with everything that could be considered a critical event. You've got currently the East Coast that's going to be preparing for weather-related tornadoes and hurricanes. You've got the West Coast that's coming up right now with the fire season. So we're there, we're ready, we're prepared, we're helping others as they come on board as well. So reach out to me, let me know, what we can do to help others as well.
Great. That's a good one thing. That's good. So you're a big fan of the show, and we always close the show with something personal, but not too personal. Why don't you tell the viewers a little known fact about yourself?
So for those that do know, but for those that don't, I was born in Croatia. And I haven't been back since the summer of '88. And so much has changed since then that I would love to go back and visit. I still have some family there. But there's one thing that's on my bucket list that I want to do is visit Australia. And I've wanted to do that since I was a teenager. I said I'd probably either go before I got married, as a honeymoon, or with the kids. Well, the kids are not out of the house yet, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait 3 more years and basically wait when they're out so we can go. I've always been enamored just by watching HGTV and seeing those international houses and just seeing how they're, out there in the city. It's something I've always wanted to do.
It sure looks incredible to me. I've never been, but I think Australia is calling you, and I think you need to go. So
I'm ready.
sometime between now, at the very latest, when your kids leave the nest.
Yes. And
right.
yes, and when this travel ban comes about,
Right. Exactly. Well, Jasmina, thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate it too.
Yeah, and thanks for watching, everybody.